because I worked hard to get it to that level. I had already done 4 or 5 specials before that one. You know, I needed that one to really go in Atlanta. I needed this to really do what it did. I needed to take this foundation, and it was a bridge piece from my work in film to my stand-up and marrying a concept, you know. There's a lot of stuff that Prince and I used to just discuss artistically, the importance of always looking different, sounding different, being different presentation, every project, giving it your best. But I'm honored that people love it. I know it was a great special for me personally, but I'm not in charge of any of that.
So let me ask a different question. As a player,
yeah,
I go back and watch film.
Yes,
I'll go back and watch the past 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I might add the last 30 years, right? And I always try to see what was my impact and within those 30 years.
Yeah.
Right. How much of a real impact did I really have stepping into this new realm of space?
Yeah.
Do you look back at Pimp Chronicles Volume 1 and watch other footage and videos and shows and sit there and say, damn, maybe that can slide up here with that one? Do you reorder in your mind a lot of the work that's out there when you reflect back on 25 years? Because there's some great shows that's out there, some great stand-ups that's out there. But when you have the eye that you have now.
You're just talking about watching personal film.
Just watching personal film.
Right. So, I appreciate how prophetic God has allowed me to be in my space. Like I'm having, as they and we're having these conversations comedically about things that later on are really gonna come to pass. Like we're having conversations about how the country feels at this particular moment and what people that are like us are going through, what's popping up on our radar. So I don't have time for frivolous jokes. I'm in a real conversation with this fan base. So it's like that on each one of my specials. I never care less how it's going to do or be received or any of that. I wrote this 9 months ago. Every time. You see what I'm saying? I wrote this 9 months ago about what I thought the future was going to present and placed my jokes and conversation together for that presentation and then toured it around the country and then brought it to you in special format. So, you know what I mean? Like the ones that do magnificent, but from what I heard, they didn't really care for my last special. There were certain critiques about it, but that I don't let that take away from the fact that 13 million people saw it that hour. Right. So you're not going to be able to understand the difference in the numbers that you're even talking. Like, no, Netflix is quite pleased. Yeah. Right. So the whole thing for me is I'm never trying to please anybody other than I'm trying to have an authentic conversation between me and this fan base about my real authentic point of view. You see what I'm saying? Right. Okay. And not being scared to call names if names got to be called, not being scared to be in those real positions with my real career, with my real family, with my real, you know what I mean? Of course, so that's the only way that you can do that and not have any regrets, not ever having like, oh, I wish I hadn't have said, or no, I'm never under the influence of anything.